Hey, what's up everyone, Danny here. As of me posting this video, the Nerd on Budget channel has reached 4 years in existence. I posted my first video on January 26, 2016, and here we are 4 years later and 137,996 subscribers later. Normally at the end of each year I try to do like a little recap thing or kind of give some of my thoughts and talk about I don't know, just whatever's on my mind, but this year I want to do something a little bit different. I want to talk about how much money I've made on YouTube and like AdSense and stuff like that. I think it's an interesting topic. I bet a lot of viewers are curious about these things. And then like for up and coming YouTubers, kind of give you an idea of how much a slightly bigger channel makes. I'm not a huge channel by any means, but I think I'm relatively established by now. So kind of give you an idea of how much I make. And then for other content creators, especially like some of my friends, this is not something we talk about even in my closest circle of YouTube friends. It's kind of taboo. I'm not sure why. It's just an interesting thing that not a lot of people talk about. So I don't know how long this intro has been, but people are going to probably start clicking away unless I start going over the numbers. So let's do that. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to let you know this is going to be kind of scattered all around. I decided to finally do this video like 3 hours ago. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but the anniversary kind of snuck up on me, so it's not like I had a lot of time to prepare and think about this and outline it like I normally do for my videos. So I have some notes and yeah, I'm just going to be going through it as well as the numbers. So how much have I made? We're going to be looking at my YouTube creator dashboard right here. Let's go over how much I've made in the lifetime of the channel. Oh wait, before we get started, I just want people to just take a wild guess, whether you're a content creator, a viewer, how much money you think I've made from YouTube AdSense. So that's me having 137,000 subscribers and 13.4 million views. I'll give you a few seconds, just leave it in the comments down below. Just pause the video, but okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so hopefully you got your guesses in. But now we're gonna go to the revenue. The lifetime YouTube ad revenue I've made is $18,030.74. This is actually an estimated amount because on the YouTube dashboard it shows you a different amount than what the Google AdSense actually pays you, but it's pretty close. They're probably within like 1% of each other. Keep in mind that this is pre-tax, so just because it shows this value doesn't mean I get that. You gotta pay tax on it. So now one of two things are gonna happen. Some people are gonna click away because they got their answer and that's all they wanted to know. But hopefully, I'm gonna go deep dive, or not deep dive, let's call it medium dive. I'm gonna go into some of these numbers a little bit more and just kind of talk about it because I think it's pretty interesting when it gets broken down. But so from that $18,000, let's take a look at how much I made every year on YouTube. Because YouTube, in terms of making money, is very interesting. Once you have a backlog of videos, you kind of don't have to do anything and you will still be making money because people are going to still be viewing your videos as long as they're out there. It's not like other jobs where, you know, if you stop showing up, you're going to stop getting paid. Over time, you'll still be making money. It'll be decreasing because your videos will, you know, stop being on recommended lists and things like that. But if I stopped making videos right now and just looked at what happened for the next year, the 5th year, I would probably still make a couple $1,000s just from all the videos I've already made. Okay, so let's take a look at, I can set custom dates. So from January 26, 2016 to January 26, 2017, my first year, I made $1,386.97. So $1,400. So I remember that year, I made about one video a week. So I probably uploaded around 50 to 52-ish videos. Wow, I only made $1,400 that first year. So let me get a calculator out. So let's just assume $1,400 and you divide it by 52 videos. So that's about $26 a video. I know per video that first year, if I had to guess how many hours I put into it, I'd say I put about on average 10 hours a video. There are some videos I definitely put more time into, but then some of the kind of vloggy ride-along ones, they're a little bit quicker. That's $2.70 an hour if we were to put it into like wages. So yeah, when you first start off on YouTube, hopefully you're not chasing the money because there's not going to be much unless your channel blows up really quickly. But I don't think that's the case for a majority of the people. So I guess first piece of advice I would give regarding that is definitely get into YouTube because it's something that you already love doing. Like you just want to share what you already are doing and what you love doing. And just kind of put the money aside as a regardless or after the fact thought. If I was doing it for money, I should have just gone to like McDonald's and got like an extra weekend job on the side, because I would have made way more than $269 an hour, or more than $1,400 in the first year, just getting like a second job on the side. All right, so we're gonna go from 2017 to 2018. So in the second year, from January 26, 2017 to 2018, I made $4,600 about. So that was a big increase. I've tripled how much I made the first year, and I uploaded about the same amount of videos. I did about one video a year for my first 2 years of YouTube before I got burnt out and all that stuff. So second year, I'm still getting the money from the views from the videos I uploaded the first year, and then on top of that, another 52 videos. In total, so 1,400 plus about 4,600, I made $6,000 within the first 2 years of YouTube. So I have $6,000, and I'm going to divide it by 100 videos that I have created up to that point. And assuming that it took about 10 hours of video, so $6 an hour, I've essentially doubled how much I've made, if you want to look at it like as a wage, $1 per hour type thing, since the first year. But it's still quite a bit below minimum wage, and I'm pretty sure I still could have made more money if I just got a weekend job and kind of did that instead. But, you know, I was making YouTube videos, having fun, meeting friends on YouTube, made a bunch of contacts, interacting with viewers. It was still worth it. At this point, I still wasn't looking at the monetary amount as much as I was like view counts and sub count and stuff like that. That's way more important to me, because I don't do this as my day job. I'm not relying on this money to pay my bills, to pay my mortgage, to take care of myself and, you know, my significant other and my family and things like that. So, yeah, now let's take a look at the next year. So this is going to be an interesting year, because about halfway through the year, I got really burnt out. Because YouTube takes, for me, a lot of time. And I talked about this in one of the third year recap, actually, that I just got burnt out. I was losing sleep. I was not spending as much time with my loved ones and friends and stuff like that. And I just got stressed out. And I think a lot of people do go through burnout. So I'm in my third year, which we're about to look at the stats for, I just stopped uploading videos halfway through the year. So I probably only uploaded like 20 videos that year. So compared to like the normal 50-ish, yeah, I just took a break until the following year. So this is going to be an interesting number, because if you look at the amount of work I put in that year, because I created less videos, let's just say 20, 10 hours on average, I worked for like 200 hours compared to the previous like 500-ish hours, right? So we're going to look at this number now. I made $5,254. So you can kind of see what I was talking about earlier, where I was saying when you have a backlog of videos, they do a lot of the work for you and generate income. Because the previous 2 years, I had created 100-ish videos and it brought in $6,000. And this third year, I created like 20 videos and it brought in about $5,200. So almost the same amount. And it's because those initial 100 videos were still generating revenue, even though I took a big long break. But so we're at, let's see, about $11,000 now after the third year. We're gonna look at now the fourth year. So this fourth year, I was definitely more consistent. I didn't have like a big block of time where I didn't post videos. I don't think I went more than like 3 weeks, maybe a month without posting a video, as opposed to the third year where I took like a 6-month break or hiatus. I definitely didn't post close to 50 videos because I'm not at one video a week anymore, but I'm about at one video every 2 weeks on average, I would say. And I think my mental health has been a lot better, and I'm having a lot of fun. And I think this works well for me since I still have a full-time job, to not stress myself out and not burn myself out so that I go like another 6 months without posting videos again. But now we're going to look at the last 365 days, which, yeah, since I'm making this at midnight, it's perfect. So the last year I made $6,803. So almost $7,000. And that's more than I had made in any of the previous years. But again, that year had the most amount of videos generating revenue for it, since it's, you know, been 4 years of video making all added up now. If we add all those numbers up, I was rounding a little bit when I was saying some of them, that is about $18,000. Man, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just kind of talking a lot. I'm probably going to cut a lot out, but we'll just keep on going. Hopefully this is interesting enough information for people to keep watching. Let's look at how much each video has made, or like some of my top earning videos. So the top performing video is the building a budget dash setup. This video has 2.1 million views. You saw my CPM earlier, it was like 4.54 or something on average in my lifetime. This video right here at 2.1 million views, $1,736. That is less than the $1 per 1,000 view. So that's my top earning video though, and it has the most views on the channel. So the next video is I swapped my friend's gaming PC without him knowing, which is when I upgraded Casey's PC during one of the LAN parties. Look at this one. This one has less than 1 million views. It's at 937,000, and it has generated almost $1,700. So if you go between the two, this one has half the views but has made the same amount of money. So the rule of thumb of $1 or however much per 1,000 views, it kind of goes out the window. So now the third, we're only going to look at 3, so don't worry, we're not going to do this like forever. The third most revenue generating video is this $250 budget gaming video. This is the first video I had to actually hit 1 million views. I remember I posted this about 1 year after this channel was made. This was in December, so as I was closing on the 1 year mark. This one follows the $1 per 1,000 view pretty closely. 1.1 million views and $1,300. So this is the video that's closest to that $1 per 1,000 view kind of ratio. But yeah, so as you saw, different videos have different amounts of money you make per view. It's kind of just random. Just some overall thoughts, and I wrote some notes down about some talking points I want to do. So first thing I want to talk about is $18,000 over the course of 4 years. Depending on who you ask, that may be a little or a lot of money. While that is a really nice lump sum to look at, and especially for me doing this as a hobby on the side, that's not enough money for a grown adult to pay the bills, pay the mortgage, and survive. If you were a high school or something, that'd be great because you don't have rent and your parents could probably still pay for your groceries and stuff like that, and that could just be play money. But that's not enough to sustain as a full-time job. Now that leads into the next, I guess, point to talk about is how could I make more money? The easiest answer to that is to do more sponsored content. And I'm not talking about like the collaborated content like with Micro Center where I do builds, because that's not considered, I guess it's considered sponsored, but it's not like with pre-roll ads and there's no money being exchanged. I don't get money from them. They're just a company that I really respect and I really like. So when they offered to send parts for me to do build guides, because I'm already doing content like that, I just thought that doesn't hurt. And this is still very much relevant to the channel. I don't get paid from them. So when I'm talking about sponsored content to make more money, I'm talking about basically pre-roll ads or in-video ads. So that means like at the beginning of every video, I set aside like 45 seconds to a minute and shout out some random company that wants to pay me money per video. And I'm not sure if you guys have realized this, but I have never done a pre-roll ad or in-video ad on the channel in these 4 years. And I've been offered a lot of opportunities to do so, but I'm kind of still holding out because the companies that have been offering it are the ones like the Skillshare websites, like the VPNs. Geez, there's so many VPNs. Like when I watch a video and I see a VPN ad for like 45 seconds, I'm just thinking to myself, I just saw this on like 3 or 4 other channels. It's just something that I'm not interested in. Like when I see it on other people's channels, and that's just, again, personal preference. So I'm not going to put that on my own channel. My hope is that one day I can reach the point where I'm approached by companies to do in-video ads for products like, let's say, a graphics card or a case or a CPU cooler, things like that, which some of the bigger companies are already, or not bigger companies, bigger YouTube channels are already doing. Like when you watch a Jay's 2 Cents video or like a Bitwood video or Paul's Hardware, they have in-video ads for PC products because it is exactly or directly relevant to the content that I make. Yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about, or at least that I wrote down anyways. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to get to them. I'm really curious how much you guys guessed I made. I'm curious how much some of the highs and how much some of the lows are. This is going to be fun to read. I just want to thank you all, you the viewers, for these last 4 years. Thank you for watching the videos, for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing it. It really means a lot to me, and I definitely wouldn't be here without you all. And I wanted to thank all my buddies from YouTube, the other fellow content creators, these last 4 years. It's been great getting to know you guys and to work with you guys, and it's been awesome. And I can't wait till we get to meet up in person again, because you know, we don't have too many opportunities throughout the year, but hopefully that changes and we get to see each other more often. But it's been a pleasure working with all you guys. And I'm glad I'm part of a community that is, you know, everyone is working together and helping each other out, and growing together. And I want to thank all the companies that I've worked with too. I'm not going to name them all because there's a bunch, but I've had a lot of great opportunities to come visit some of these companies as well. So that is something that I never imagined would have ever happened, to be visiting some of these companies that have been using computer parts for a really long time, and to be, you know, working with them. Other than that, I look forward to reading all the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Let's have a great upcoming 5th year. Bye.